The markets are busy again in the northern Syrian city of Idlib. Muslims are observing the holy month of Ramadan, and they're doing it very differently from the past 7 years.
You can clearly see the atmosphere of Ramadan. People are going out and buying. It's totally different from last year with its bombing and destruction. That's because of the Turkish observation points in Idlib and its countryside that are monitoring the ceasefire. You can see traffic and crowded markets.
But just a few kilometers away, thousands of displaced people are facing tough conditions this Ramadan. Tens of thousands of civilians have fled to Idlib province, one of the last 2 strongholds held by groups opposed to the Syrian regime. Traditionally, families gather in the evenings to break their fast together and share meals. But that's not the case for many people here this year, including Abu Taysir.
We have suffered a lot in Ghouta, but when it was time for Ramadan, it used to come with pleasure and happiness. But here, in the tents, we don't feel happiness during Ramadan. As you can see, it's very hot inside the tent, and we don't know what to do.
Soaring summer temperatures don't make fasting for 12 to 14 hours a day any easier.
Fasting during Ramadan for me is tough for this heat. I'm paying for the food we're having. We've got no help. It costs about $5, and I can barely afford it.
For most Muslims, Ramadan comes as a blessing. But for many Syrians, it often highlights their grief and sense of loss. Rahul Radhakrishnan, TRT World.